Welcome back everybody to Let's Play Okami HD. If you recall last time we were in the Tsuta Ruins, and here we are, back in this ugly purple mucky river looking thing. We'll start off by just blooming this thing. Get in on it. Yeah, it's just a travel charm, no good. We're going to be going this way. There's no point in going the other way, so I'm not even going to bother showing you guys. Let's just open this chest. Another scroll. I'm not going to read it. Just like all the other ones. Oop, don't want to go in there. It's going to be this thing again. We know how to deal with him. Just shoot his little fruit back at him and bloom him. He's harmless. Collect all his fruit. How's everybody doing today? Well, I hope. I just had something not so fun happen to me. I literally just recorded this episode. And I finished it up, I did my outro, I stopped the recording, and then I went to go look at my files, and my Audacity program had, I don't know what happened, but like a couple like seconds in, or I guess maybe it was more, maybe it was like, come on, throw your apple at me, like a few, like maybe a minute or so into the recording, Audacity just like crashed and was giving me this error message and was like, I'm being a little bitch, I don't want to work right now. But I didn't notice, and so then I went and so I just continued doing the recording, of course, as per normal. And then yeah, and then when I went to look when I was all done to go and like, oh come on, I know that bloomed you. When I went to go to like export the file out at the end so that I could start editing, it just, I saw that message and it hadn't recorded anything, and so I had like the video files alright, but I had no commentary. And as other people I'm sure you've heard say, like post commentating just sucks. It just sucks. So here I am doing the episode again. Hopefully I can have as much enthusiasm and gusto as I did the first time around. Hopefully. But yeah, I was none too pleased about that. That's for sure. Oh well, sometimes these things just happen, eh? It was a pretty good recording too, if I do say so myself, so hopefully this one will be equally as good. Anyway, yeah, when you come to this area here, you're going to want to go back on this little ledge and just get that clover. Just because, I know it's only 5 experience, but it all counts, right? It all counts. Yes, this thing's just going to show us that's where we want to go, as if we wouldn't be able to figure that out on our own. So yeah, pretty basic. You just draw your lily pads and you're good. Whoa, I failed. Close one. I guess my circle wasn't completely connected. Other than that though, it's been a pretty good day, I suppose. It's gotten rather warm here in the old city of Winterpeg, as some would call it. Seems as though spring is on its way. It is really quite fantastic. It's yeah, it's last couple days it's been around like 0, -1, -2. This is all in centigrade, because that's what we use here in Canada. And yeah, it's been awesome. What's this bud looking like? That doesn't look like a regular old bud. Oh man, that's a freaky looking bud. He's an evil bud. He's a bud demon, or a bud ogre, I suppose you could say. Yes, these guys aren't that hard. Sometimes they can be a little bit trickier with the beads, just because sometimes I don't know what it's like to get hit. Yeah, so he's going to call down, he's going to turn all gray, and he's going to do that red circle around him. Just bloom him like you would any other bud, then his sweet insides are going to become exposed, and you just bash him up real good. Don't give him any time to recover. Excellent. So that one actually went pretty well. Sometimes with the beads, those guys can be a little bit tricky, just because I guess you don't get enough hits in or whatever, and then he recovers and you gotta bloom him again. But yeah, that didn't happen, so that's That's a plus. Anyway, so now this ball is no longer stone, and we can push it. So I'm going to do that. One thing I kind of like to do for fun is I kind of like to play like mini golf with it and try and push it as hard as I can and get it to just roll in down and hit the spot like a hole-in-one. See if I can do it. I never actually have done it, but I live with the hope that it can be done. And, oh no, I didn't charge it close enough. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And then that's going to open that door. You can break these creepy little statues behind it. They're not going to give you anything that good, just like, you know, your standard pot things. But they look all funny. Ugh, I'm missing that guy. Whatever. Screw you, man. But yeah, no, the weather recently in Winnipeg has got me quite happy, to be honest. I find I'm just in such a better mood. Okay, oh, we got more of these clowns coming in. They mean business. There's 2 of them this time. But let's see if we can't take care of them. Okami style. Yeah, you can block their little things too by pressing triangle and bringing that shield up. Okay, so you are ready to be bloomed. Fighting 2 of them does make it a little bit more difficult, just because you can't just straight up focus on one guy, and that other guy's going to be coming in here and launching shit at me. Yeah, like that. And I'm not going to get all my hits off. Yeah, you are such a little dick. Whoa, he just came out of nowhere there. Is this? It's not even the same guy, so I'm not even going to get to kill him. It's the other guy. Oh, get out of here, man. You're taking away my hits. Multitask here. Bloom him while I'm attacking him. Ah, son of a gun. Yes, I want to take care of you. Are you bloomable? I don't even know. Nope. Did something to him, though. Oh, yeah. See, as you can tell, this is kind of what I was talking about with the beads not being as effective. But I still like being able to block their stuff. So, I keep the beads on. In general, I just like the beads better as a weapon. And you can also get pretty rad combos, too. Slash you. No, you can't slash him. I wanted to slash him and get Demon Fang. Cannot be done. Yeah, see, look at that time. It's abysmal. It's a sad little sapling. However, it does do what we needed it to do. Brings up a log with some mushrooms on it. Okay. But before we go and check that log out, I just want to go and slash this open and bloom this. There we go. Now let's go check out that log. So there's some mushrooms on there. Wow, get a load of the size of these mushrooms. I kind of feel sorry for them though. It's so gloomy here. I bet a little sunshine is all that it would take to perk them up. Yep, true that. Fortunately there's a nice little hole in the cave here. Let's draw a little sun and that'll do the trick. What happens when the sun radiates down on said mushrooms? They grow into humongous mushrooms with highly expedited growth. And they work very effectively as a staircase. But yeah, no, I really am hoping that this means early spring here in Winnipeg, because I'm loving it. Because, God, the week before last week, it was just freezing cold. It was no fun. It was like minus 30, 35. God, it sucks to be in that, man. You're waiting for your bus and you're all angry. And it's no fun. You're like, why is my life so shitty? But nope, when it's warm out, you're like, yeah, I'm a boss. This is awesome. And now we have this very long bridge, it would appear, to run across. But it looks like there's no obstacles in the way. So let's just get her done. Ooh, Abby, hold on a sec. My nose felt all itchy since those huge mushrooms back there. Yeah, you're probably allergic to fungals. Achoo! Dang it! So yeah, this is now collapsing behind us because Isun had a massive sneeze. So just run for it. Just run for it. Don't even stop. Just keep on running, and you'll be fine. You'll get into your super-powered run, and it's all gravy. Just keep on running. And we're gonna get to this guy, and he's like, "Man, I'm not letting you in here." Hey, this door has some sort of weird lock on it. Yeah, it's alive. That's an ordinary lock. I sense strong evil at work here. Yeah, that guy looks no good. He's a no-good demon lock. You're kind of going to just fall down here, but I'm going to go down here first. You'll see on all these ledges, there's these door-like things. This black one here is the only one that matters. Just draw a bomb it, and you'll get to this bloom. And that bloom will give you a stray bead. So something we actually will use. As opposed to all those exorcism slips that I never really use. But anyway, yeah, no, the only problem with flooding, or with, when it gets warm in Winnipeg, if it gets warm too quick, it does tend to flood, because Winnipeg was built on a floodplain. So yeah, lots of snow equals flood. Meh, blockhead, meh. I guard this place so that all shall pass. Wait, make that none shall pass. Do you really think you can penetrate my airtight defense? Ha, impossible, nothing can harm this body of mine. Of course there are those weak points of mine. A clean blow there would slay me in an instant, but I wouldn't be foolish enough to expose such a weakness. Now, be on your way, none shall pass. Yeah, you're a joke, man. You're speaking in double negatives, and you're all really kind of crumbled looking. Anyway, yeah, so that dude's basically just gonna stand in our way. He mentioned he has weak points. Easiest way to do that is, we charge him, and he's gonna flash, then his weak points appear. Wow, those two are very close. Anyway, just kind of put dots where they appear, and then boom, he's cracked. He's like, huh? Were my weak points so obvious? Yeah, they kind of were. I have failed. Let it be known I died a warrior's death. Not really, man. You went down pretty easy. I don't know how much of a warrior's death I would say that is. Anyway, so now it's going to give us all kinds of nice logs to make our way back up, which is nice, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to get back up there. Before we do that, though, I'm going to go out here quickly. This is back just the entrance area, if you're curious. This is just where the other way takes us, but no point in going there at the beginning. And that's just going to give us an exorcism slip S. I know I'm never going to use it, but hey, why not just get it anyway? And then we're going to go up and grab this thing, which is conveniently the key. But yeah, no, in Winnipeg, we have lots and lots of snow this year, because it was a pretty cold winter with lots of snow. And in previous years when that's happened, if it melts really quick, then we just get a horrendous flood. Because yeah, I don't know whose bright idea it was to build a city on a floodplain on the convergence of two rivers. Well, I mean, I know why it was built on the convergence of the Red and Assiniboine. No, on the Red and Assiniboine rivers, because it's an old voyageur trading route. Yeah, no, it leads to lots and lots of floods. Yeah, I think this guy, when you're coming out of the gate, he's like, no, man, don't do it. Don't do it, I swear. I'll never lock another door again, man. Just let me go. Let me live. Come on, please, please, please. Oh. And now he's dead. He explodes. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody recalls the flood of '97, but that was one of the worst ones in our history. And it wreaked some havoc on the city, I tell you what. That was a big time flood. But I mean, what can you really expect? Like I said, you build a city on a floodplain. And the two rivers, it's gonna flood. Anyway, this lone demon scrolls here. I'm gonna take them on. I wanna get some demon fangs. Come back here, you. You guys are being... I slash you. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's 2 demon fangs. Yeah, the only reason I really want to do this battle is only for the demon fangs, man. It's all for the demon fangs. These guys are really easy to get demon fangs from. And if you recall, back in the forest, there's that guy who we can we can trade for demon fangs. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get this guy. No, he's just gonna die a slow, painful death. He kind of grabbed his gut there. Oh man, we got time and damage bonus too? That was a good one. Good round. But yeah, no, so there seems like I've heard that there's very high potential for flooding in Winnipeg this year. But you know what? I'll still take the spring. It's always gonna flood. It's become an accepted reality. The spirit is a complete wreck, but for you it's a piece of cake, isn't it? Yep. Just rejuvenate it. God style. This isn't a very well drawn bridge, which is the trick, and explodes out into a big thing of black ink. And where does this bring us? To the origin mirror. Right, what we wanted. But before we go and save, we're gonna go out here and get this clover. Perfect. But yeah, no, so it seems like there's an imminent flood coming this year, because we have so much snow. It's probably not even gonna all melt until like May. That's usually when it all melts, sometime in May. But yeah, you know, we can deal with the flood. Winnipeg knows floods. We flood pretty much every single year. It's just sometimes it's worse and sometimes it's not as bad. But there always seems to be some kind of flood. So we're ready for it. We can handle it. Anyway, I'm going to end off this episode. I'm just going to go and save. I think I actually made slightly better time than on my first attempt at this episode. Probably because I've done it just right away. Yeah, see, there's my old file, 4:44:17. Let's see where we are now. So it was 4:44:17. Now it is 4:42:55. So like a minute and a half. We are like a minute and a half quicker. Oh god, that just pissed me off though. I was gonna maybe record 2 episodes today. Don't even know if I want to anymore, because it already is like I did record 2 episodes. Anyway. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Let's Play Okami HD, guys. Next time we will go further into the Tsuta Ruins, hopefully finish it off. Hope you enjoyed this episode. You learned a little bit about Winnipeg, if you do not know much about Winnipeg. And, well, basically just that it floods. Yeah. Alright, thanks again, and hopefully I will catch you guys on the next episode. Bye now.